Light Dasa is one of my favourite modders currently working on SRB2. They just make me feel a certain nostalgic way, you know? The mods they create are consistently high quality across all areas, and while I've taken a while to warm up to a few of them, they're fun to play once you master them. And once again, they've made another gem with their second comic-based character, Surge the Tenrec. Insert the funny and obvious joke about how they're from a series called Imposter Syndrome here. My comments were going to be filled with it anyway. Surge's moveset centers around the idea of her carrying a charge, an electrical power-up that you're granted for defeating bandits or fully charging a Spindass, as well as a few other, more situational areas. You can only stack one charge at a time, but it gives you a small boost to your jump height and speed as well as water running. That ability to skim is rather important, as Surge will lose her charge if in water or damaged. That all sounds rather cool, and it's a fairly fleshed out system with plenty of depth by itself, but then they added a more strategic element by allowing it to power up her abilities. Pressing jump whilst lacking a charge will cause you to do a completely standard double jump. So many mods have this ability that it's barely worth talking about. But if you are charged, then Surge will do a volt jump, a very fast and high reaching upwards burst that causes a small AoE burst. I like the idea, and it does work very well. It certainly makes it look like you have a lot of power. My sole complaint with it is that it does feel like it has just a tad too much horizontal movement upon reaching its peak, which means it can't really be used for precision platforming due to it being a bit too sensitive. But honestly, being unable to do precision platforming is very in character for Surge. She's a blunt hammer that should be used to speed through the path of least resistance, not trying to take an unnecessary detour for some extra collectible or some more rings. Pressing spin in air will cause you to do a homing attack. Like the double jump, very basic, but also like the double jump, it can be upgraded by sacrificing your charge, where it will become the Volt Dash, a super fast dash forward that can destroy spikes and walls. It's basically the Thok on some extreme steroids. I'm not a huge fan, although that is more due to the fact that the homing attack is more generally useful. You can remove charge by holding custom 1, but I feel that becomes tedious when trying to do any number of homing attacks in quick success, and maybe if the Volt Dash was the same in functionality but was removed to custom 1, I might enjoy it a little more, but for now I feel it's actively worse than the ability it replaces. Sprites are good. Very good. Light Dash is what I meant when I said that Adventure Sonic doesn't necessarily fit in with the SRB2 art style, as they take characters like Tangle or Surge, who are also from media with different styles, but they then edit it to better fit the proportions and philosophy of the SRB2 art style. Surge has a lot of personality, and the lightning effects, whoo boy do they feel powerful, especially when charging a spin dash. I think the super sprites are alright. I'm not sure what else you do other than just the colour change, and I think there is some sense of irony to the fact that, as an opposite to Sonic, she becomes blue upon transforming. My only real complaint is that she looks a bit short when running because her ponytail is forced down by the wind, so maybe make that stay up just a little bit higher. Surge feels like a lot of Light Dash's mods. They're really high quality and very polished, almost clinically so, and they really get how SRB2 works in terms of gameplay and design. If you can chain together abilities and learn her moveset, then she's great. I'm going to give her an 8 out of 10, thanks for watching, enjoy the remaining footage, and ciao.